As a flurry of Tesla Model 3 first impressions began to scatter across the internet, one involving a professional driver and devout BMW enthusiast is arguably the more noteworthy of the bunch. Alex McCulloch, a licensed airline pilot, skilled mechanic and performance driving instructor, got behind the wheel of Tesla's Model 3, and he had a lot to say about the company's first mass-market electric sedan. Considering his strong automotive background, McCulloch's observations and impressions about the Model 3 came from a relatively objective standpoint. Neither a staunch critic nor an avid fan, the BMW enthusiast allowed the Model 3 to speak for itself. McCulloch was able to drive the Model 3 for a full day, and during that time, the professional driver was able to acquaint himself with several key features of the electric car. According to the BMW enthusiast, it did not take long before he was able to get comfortable with the minimalistic design of the Model 3's interior. Though McCulloch pointed out that the placement of the vehicle's hazard button was quite challenging to find, one area that he could definitely give a thorough impression on, however, was Model 3's capabilities on the road. According to McCulloch, Model 3 worked flawlessly, doing exactly what he wanted to do, which he found pleasantly surprising. McCulloch noted, "Despite my lack of seat time in the car, it did what I asked with ease. It was communicative, composed, and surprisingly neutral, despite my not being able to figure out how to defeat the stability control." If there was one thing that truly impressed McCulloch, however, it was the Model 3's steering, brakes, and balance. According to the BMW enthusiast, the Model 3 completely met his expectations for performance. Alex McCulloch is an active member of BMW CCA, a prominent group of car enthusiasts with a particular liking for the iconic German brand. The professional driver himself owns a number of BMWs, including an M3 E46, a 320i Touring, a rare M Coupe, a 325iX, and a 325i sports wagon. Among his collection, his personal favorite is the M3 E46, which McCulloch feels is simply the best car that was ever made. And yes, that is the very same BMW M3 E46 that he compared the Model 3 to when he wrote about his experience with the electric car. Overall, McCulloch's brief time with the Model 3 ultimately convinced the veteran driver that the electric car is the first of many vehicles that would usher in the future of transportation. The Tesla Model 3 has been getting a lot of positive attention from the electric car community since deliveries of the mass-market compact sedan began. Just recently, a Model 3 with aero wheels set a cannonball run record for EVs, finishing the long journey in just 50 hours, 16 minutes and 32 seconds.
The next generation Nissan Leaf is now on sale from £21,990 including the government's low-emission vehicle grant. Deliveries of the second iteration of the Japanese manufacturer's hugely popular electric vehicle will begin in February. It can travel about 50% further on a single charge than its predecessor, with a claimed 235-mile range. There are 5 trim levels available, from the entry-level Visia Grey to the top-spec Tecna, which starts from £27,490. Carl Bayliss, electric vehicle manager at Nissan Motor in Great Britain, said, "With the new Nissan Leaf, all-electric motoring has never been more viable or affordable for almost any motorist. EV running costs are around 85% less than petrol or diesel cars and maintenance is almost 75% cheaper. There's £0 vehicle excise duty, free London congestion charge and even free parking in some cities, not to mention convenient home charging." It's not surprising unprecedented numbers of drivers are making the switch and going electric. Nissan is offering finance from £339 per month on a 3-year, 10,000 annual miles personal contract purchase agreement at 4.49% APR for the 2.0 spec, which is the second highest trim in the range. This offer is available with a customer deposit of £4,138, plus a £1,000 contribution from the dealer. The 2.0 trim level is limited to 1,500 examples and represents a £535 saving over an N-connected trim equipped to the same levels. It comes with ProPilot semi-autonomous safety features, 17-inch alloy wheels, suede effect heated seats and a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system. The ProPilot technology lets the driver hand over some of the driving to the car's onboard computer. For example, the Leaf can automatically keep itself in its lane, maintain its speed and control the distance to the vehicle in front, even coming to a complete stop if necessary. Drivers can also get the car to park by itself. It uses high-resolution cameras and information from 12 ultrasonic sensors to figure out where a space is before guiding the car in.
Nissan's second-generation Leaf electric car can now be ordered in Britain. After losing ground to rivals, the Japanese car giant is hoping to retain its place as world leader in the EV market. According to Autocar, the company's first Leaf, which made its debut in 2010, is currently the world's best-selling electric car, as it launched at a time when EVs were in their infancy. But the electric car market is significantly more populated now than it was 8 years ago following the rapid growth of Elon Musk's EV firm Tesla. More details about the Leaf are expected when deliveries reach customers next month. Until then, here's everything we know about the electric hatchback. Car Buyer reports, prices for the new Leaf range from £21,990 to £27,490. The price includes the £4,500 grant the government gives to electric car buyers. The website adds, a special launch edition, the Leaf 2.0, costs £26,490. This model is very well equipped as it features a digital dashboard and Nissan's autonomous ProPilot system. Orders are now open, the site says, with deliveries expected in February. The all-new Leaf has undergone a complete design overhaul. Gone are the curved lines of the first-generation model. These have been replaced by angular crease lines in the car's bodywork and a sharper grille derived from the company's new Micra. What Car says, the aggressive new look is aimed at attracting more customers, as Nissan says the curvy shape of the outgoing model wasn't popular with buyers. The second-generation Leaf also has a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system with sat-nav, the magazine says. It's noticeably airier than its predecessor as the wheelbase has been lengthened. It's also marginally wider than before. The car has a ProPilot self-driving system. Auto Express says this autonomously controls speeds of up to 62 mph on motorways. Underneath the new Leaf's futuristic bodywork sits a front-mounted electric motor that produces 147 bhp, says Autocar, which is 40 bhp more than the old model. This helps the hatchback go from 0-62 mph in around 8 seconds, 3 seconds faster than the first-generation model. Aside from the increase in power, Nissan has upped the electric car's battery range from 155 miles to 235 miles on a single charge, according to the magazine. Auto Express says it takes 40 minutes to charge the car's battery to 80% of its capacity, just like it does on the outgoing model. A full charge will take about 6 hours with a standard wall charger.
The all-new 2018 Subaru Crosstrek is a top pick for city commuters around the world. It just picked up another global award from the Bulletin Down Under in Australia this past week. In their Best Cars of 2017 awards, they picked the new Crosstrek and say it's the best of the baby SUVs. In the city SUV category, they said Crosstrek XV in Australian markets does everything you expect from a Subaru in the car to happily recommend to friends. The new Crosstrek beats the Mazda CX-3 and South Korean newbie Hyundai Kona. The new Subaru Crosstrek benefits from getting the new Subaru Global Platform (SGP) that helps improve ride quality, reduces cabin noise and gives it even more occupant safety in the event of a crash. Subaru engineers increased the use of higher-strength steel to pull off the improvements. It also gets the newest version of Subaru's EyeSight driver assist system for improved crash avoidance. The new Impreza came close to winning an award this week from the Detroit Free Press. Impreza came in second place in their Car of the Year awards to the Honda Accord. They also praised the Subaru compact car for the new SGP underpinning the new generation sedan and 5-door hatch models. They said, the Impreza uses Subaru's global platform, a set of parts and systems that underpins a wide range of vehicles. That clever engineering is the secret to offering all-wheel drive for $18,495. It's interesting the Aussie-based Bulletin puts Crosstrek in the city SUV category, because the all-new 2018 Crosstrek is even more off-road capable than the first-generation model that first arrived in 2012. The newly updated second-generation crossover gets X mode on certain models and it gives the all-wheel drive vehicle even more go-anywhere attitude. We drove the 2018 Crosstrek this summer at a media event in Denver, Colorado and found it even more capable when it comes to navigating steep mountain inclines and slippery roads with mud, and in extreme low-friction environments. While most buyers won't take their vehicles off-road, Todd Hill, Subaru's Carline Planning Manager, says 33% of Crosstrek owners will use it for off-pavement recreation. Crosstrek also comes with 8.7 inches of ground clearance which no competitor exceeds. So even though the all-new 2018 Subaru Crosstrek exceeds expectations when it comes to commuting and navigating city streets, Crosstrek wins the Best Cars of 2017 City SUV Award, but the compact SUV excels when it comes to getting you away from civilization.